Good morning and welcome to All Talk on a cold and snowy Wednesday morning. I'm Kevin Dietz along with Marie Osborne, bringing you the stories everyone's talking about and the latest headlines. It's report card season again, and today we're grading the first year of President Trump's second term. The rhetoric has been wild, the tweets endless, and the critics relentless. But beneath the noise, there are measurable results. This White House is claiming to have delivered on nearly every major campaign promise. The truth is far more complicated, yet the grades, in my opinion, are surprisingly solid. On the economy, inflation has cooled to about 3%. Wages are up and unemployment sits below 4%. Manufacturing and energy jobs have surged, giving the Midwest a plus we haven't seen in decades. The trade threats and the tariff fights create turbulence, but the scoreboard still says growth and stability. I give Donald Trump an A- or B+ when it comes to the economy. We'll have to see where tariffs take us. On healthcare, drug prices are lower thanks to bulk purchasing power and transparency rules. Partnerships with private providers have opened more rural access, even if premiums still bite. We're seeing progress, but there is a lot left to do, a lot of unfinished business in front of us. I give him a C+. Public safety and crime. Nationwide, violent crime rates have dropped. Police departments got new federal support for local task force and mental health response. Some cities still struggle, but the overall crime tide is turning and is a far cry from the summer of love under the Biden administration. I'm giving Trump an A-. Immigration and border policy. Crossings are down. Well, actually, they're almost non-existent. The border is closed. New technology is up, and enforcement is tougher than ever. A+ on securing the border. But enforcement of immigration violators has drawn criticism for tone and tactics. And the problem in Minnesota did not need to happen. Trump could have stayed with arresting the worst of the worst first. This has our support. But the evidence shows that they are prioritizing putting up big numbers of deportations. I'd say a D on style points for immigration enforcement. Education and childhood futures. School choices funding has expanded. Charter grants are booming, and vocational programs are back in style. Families feel empowered to pursue what works for their kids. But we still have a long, long way to go, and we have to help our public schools. C-. And on foreign policy, America is strong. We have the world's attention, but we are also back to being unpredictable, and for some allies, uncomfortably so. We are seeing energy dominance and new trade leverage and a renewed insistence on fairness, which show muscle abroad. But Donald Trump can't help himself on diplomacy and often takes a beating. Successes in Israel and Venezuela, and to a lesser extent in Ukraine, are impressive. But the situation in Greenland looks like a big mistake, even according to several members of his own party. Results on foreign policy, I think it's a B, but the way Trump goes about it, his manners, his personality is a D. So if this presidency were a classroom, or if it were my classroom, Donald Trump's report card would read steady progress, definite attitude problems, but an overall GPA that keeps America climbing. He's made mistakes. He said things even supporters cannot defend. But on the fundamentals, the economy, security, strength abroad, in my opinion, Donald Trump in his first year is on the right track. And if he can keep the tweet count lower and the productivity higher, year two might look like a possible honor roll.